guys, welcome back to another wonderful month with Silk and Sonder planners. I'm so happy to be able to share this issue with you. If you guys did not watch my last Silk and Sonder video, be sure to check it out for the price breakdowns for how much the discount really will benefit you. Also for an after the pen for the month of February. For April, we've got this beautiful pink roses, flowers. You guys know I love pink, the roses, the flowers, all of it. It's just so beautiful, you guys. I'm definitely a person who likes to look at beautiful things and can appreciate beautiful things, and when I have a planner like this to look forward to looking at every single day, definitely brightens my day a little bit. There will be 25% off down below in the description box, as well as in the pinned comment if you guys want to check out Silk and Sonder planners. I'm so appreciative for everyone who has shopped through my link thus far, and anybody who chooses to shop through the link after this video. I just want to say a huge thank you and let you know, like, I'm really filled with gratitude. I really wish I could hug every single one of you because it really does help support me and my channel a lot. So thank you for that, and without further ado, here we go straight into the April issue. Like I said, beautiful pinks. We've got the pink and white here, which looks beautiful with the roses, and the theme of the month for Silk and Sonder April 2021 is freedom. This April issue also came with this cute sticker, all of you in one place, Silk and Sonder. So beautiful. Flippin' open. So just to start, you guys, as usual, on the left-handed side, we're going to have in case of loss, please return to. You can jot down your information here, and also if you guys want to be featured, you can go ahead and post on your IG and tag them in the post, and you have a chance to be featured. They're really good about that, you guys. So on the right-handed page, this is the index. Everything is pretty self-explanatory here with where things are. They just kind of show you guys what page corresponds, of course, with what activity or just whatever you could possibly be looking for. It's really nice and convenient if you're just trying to flip through really quick or you need to jump to some. You also have the weeks down here, so week 14, 15, the weeks are numbered in these planners, which is super cool. I mean, if you're trying to jump ahead and look at something, that's all right here under the calendar section under the index. So notes here, you can put your own pages in the smaller column here to the left, and then the lines here you can put, you know, corresponding, like if you have a chart you're working on or something in your notes pages, you can just put that in here for yourself. April 2021, beautiful flower accents. Accents will be throughout the entire planner. Onto page 2, we have a welcoming letter from the creator, Mia. I love these letters the most, mostly because they're super current, you guys, and they're normally always just kind of explaining a little bit more about the theme and, you know, how they kind of came up with the theme for each month. And, you know, they normally are always just really relevant with what's going on in the world. So I just really love to read these before I get started on my planner. Just kind of lets me know what mind state they were in when they created these planners, and that kind of helps moving forward to fill out and use the planner itself. On the right-handed side, page 3, we have the instruction sheet. Some recommendations on how to get the best use out of your wellness journal. I love that, wellness journal. I think that's a very accurate description of what these are. So mind, health, body plan. They've got spheres of influence. Oh, this is so exciting. I already glanced ahead, of course. Mood tracker, habit tracker, freedom log, and activity playlist. So if you're new to these planners, they always have these in every single issue, so you guys can you know how to use each activity to the fullest and, you know, get the most out of everything in these planners. On to page 4 and 5. So page 4 is an overview of the year, looking ahead for dates and stuff. I really like to use this, like I said, just to look ahead. These are just really nice to look forward. Every single planner needs a good, you know, yearly overview, just so you can glance at dates. On page 5, on the right-handed side here, we've got beautiful flower accents. This is the month overview for April. The boxes are about a square inch, I'd say, which are perfectly okay for me. I like to write less detail here, and then on the day-to-day, week-to-week, that's why we'll go into further detail, and that works out perfectly fine for me. But it's just nice to have this as well if you guys are trying to plan anything or just have your schedule in one place. This is a great place to have that in these planners. Onto page 6 and 7, we have the future log, which you guys know, if this is not your first video, then you know I just absolutely love the future log. I just really love being able to look ahead, and I think that including the next 4 months like this is great, because if you have tentative events, that's what this is really good for. If you're just trying to plan something or you've got something to look forward to. So the past month for March, it'll start with April on its future log. I wrote in a lot of dates and stuff that are important for April, so when I fill out this planner, I will look in my March planner to like look and see what I have to add to my main calendar for the month of April. So that's just really cool, and I love the future log. I think it's very useful. I often write like the details here, and I'll highlight or just mark the date here on the little tiny little boxes. On to page 8 and 9. So for page 8, we have the March reflection. Review your last month before setting your intentions for the upcoming one. March wins, March hiccups, March favorite moments, March hard moments. What do I want to start, stop, and continue? Reflection is so important, you guys. You always want to be able to look back, assess how you did, where you did really well, and some things you didn't maybe do that well on, and reflect on those hard moments, and look for opportunities for growth. And these planners really just give you the space to do that every single month, and that's like really a key part of why I just love these. The introspective work that they include is just unmatched. It really truly is. So after you do your March reflection, you're going to move to your April intentions. A new month, a new you. Setting intentions is not making a to-do list. It's asking something of yourself and then giving yourself the strength to do it. I write my goals every single month, you guys. So I'll be looking at my Q1 goals, seeing how I did, look at my Q2 goals, and like roll those into, my spiritual, personal life, physical health, key relationships, money management, professional goals for the month of April, you guys. This is where I put my monthly goals, monthly things to strive for. We have accountability meetings in my house every single month where we're just assessing our goals, seeing how we're doing on things, following up with each other, and this is just a great way to keep your goals, keep your, main focuses in one place, and the categories that it includes really just hits all facets of my life, and it works really well for me. Moving to page 10 and 11, favorite parts of this planner as well. You guys already know, if this is your first Silk and Sonder video with me, these are just something that I just really love. Tracking your moods day to day and checking in with yourself is a must. It seriously is a must. You showing up and being the best version of yourself involves checking in with yourself regularly, and the mood tracker really does allow you to do that. Also, the versatility with being able to change your moods month to month, just depending on what's going on with your life, is super useful. I love this, getting fun with the colors or the patterns or anything that you want to do for the boxes. You can switch that up month to month, and for me, I find that just something I really enjoy doing. It's really fun to be creative in that way every single month, being able to switch it up with however I feel like doing it that particular month. And then on to page 11, habits make us who we are. The best habit book ever is Atomic Habits, and honestly that book changed my life, and I just really grasped the impact habits and lack of habits have on our life as a whole as human beings. And being able to track your habits, change them up every month depending on your goals and your situation is just a must. Like, this really allows me to get a scope of how I'm doing. Like this month I can show you guys really quick. I know I've had a lot going on with personal life stuff. I had some health scare, I went on vacation, so I haven't been doing that well in some of my habits, but so I can literally just scope this. The month is almost over and see how bad I've been doing on certain areas, and maybe, moving forward into, April, I can switch that up, make it more doable, more challenging, just depending on the particular goal. Most pages are going to have a beautiful flower accent that corresponds with the colors that are on the cover. I don't know, I just really can't get enough of these habit trackers. You guys, there's just such a versatile way to fill them out. Definitely check out my After the Pen February Silk and Sonder for another beautiful overview of what the habit and mood tracker looks like after it's completely filled out. And honestly, you guys, filling in the box and wanting this to look pretty is sometimes enough for me to make sure I'm doing a habit, and if that's what gets me moving, then that's what gets me moving, and I'm not gonna really ever object to that. So on to page 12 and 13. So page 12 is a sleep tracker. This isn't something that I personally use. I like to sleep with my Apple Watch, and I have a couple of apps that track my sleep and how much deep sleep I got. So it's just a little bit more thorough, and that's what works for me. But if you guys are trying to get into sleep tracking, this is a great place to start, you guys. This is a one-stop all planner, wellness journal, because that's really what this is. And as I mentioned, probably the past couple months, just think of the things that they're including in these planners: sleep tracker, habit tracker, mood tracker. These are things that are going to really propel you to become the best version of yourself, making sure you're having that introspective time to check in with yourself, make sure you're getting enough sleep. These things matter, you guys, and the fact that they're included in this planner says a lot about the thoughtfulness that goes into creating them, and it's 100% something I appreciate. Even if this isn't something that I use, I still appreciate that they use it, because they're putting intention, they're being mindful, and reminding us as well that sleep is important. Moving on to page 13, we've got the Freedom Long Everyday List and Activity that you did that made you feel more free or liberated. Now we're going to be moving more towards the monthly prompts, which are geared towards the theme of the month, and they can change up every single month, which I really like, and that's like the variety mix up that you get. And I actually really like that, because you don't really know what to expect, and I just really like being able to look forward to getting this planner every month. When they say that this is something you look forward to every month, like I think that's one of their things that they say on their Instagram page and website, like it's 100% true. Having been with them for, this will be my full year with them, April 2021. I still look forward to this every single month. It's still one of my favorite things to look forward to and to incorporate into my routine. So page 14 and 15 are going to be freedom journaling prompts, you guys. These are just so good. if you're on a lunch break, you have 5-10 minutes, you know, read a prompt, you know, do a little writing activity. So I'll read a couple of these for you guys so you can kind of see what they're about. If you want, you can pause the screen and read them yourself. So let's read this one. Write about a past moment in your life when you felt most free. Was it about the activity or event that rewarded you such a sense of freedom? What were you free from and what were you free to do? Think about that moment you wrote about above. Do you experience that same sense of freedom today? Why or why not? So good, you guys. Freedom, our sense of freedom is very important to us as human beings. So being able to reflect on, you know, your freest moments, maybe you'll discover something you didn't know about yourself and maybe start incorporating more of those things that make you feel free in your life. And the fact that a planner has the power to, you know, do that and have that impact on your life is definitely something worth noting. And whoops. On to page 16 and 17. So page 16 is an activity playlist. Think of this playlist as a list of activities that make you feel free, calm, and confident. Give each activity a title and genre. That's so cute. That's going to be so fun. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Spheres of influence. This is probably like a highlight for me this month. It's just so beautiful and I just really look forward to filling this out. Think about when you feel overwhelmed. What places, people, and things contribute to that feeling? What pieces do you have full control, partial control, or no control over? Reclaiming freedom is learning to let go of the things we can't control and take action on things we can. So within my control, what I can influence, everything else. And then it has like, you know, sections, ask yourself, and steps to take. Like this is so important, you guys. Anxiety, a lot of anxiety, and even some other mental health issues really have to deal with, you know, things outside of your control and releasing that and understanding that. And so this is just something that I'm definitely going to benefit from as someone who does have anxiety. Really am looking forward to filling out the spheres of influence this month for April. Every single planner, you guys, is going to come with a coloring page. It varies month to month, which I think is exciting. And once again, something different to look forward to. I really love having phone down, technology-free activities. And these prompts and these colorings, like that's what that is for me. And I just always really look forward to having time off of my devices. Even though, you know, I am trying to build my YouTube channel and, you know, work on my Instagram content as well, I still love to just have that device-free time. And these planners do that for me every single month, so I definitely always look forward to that as well. And then on page 19 we've got a beautiful quote page. Wow, they did a really good job. I just love the pinks and the greens and the flowers, very heart chakra focused with the green. Moving on to page 20 and 21. So I think they are switching up their theme a little bit, you guys. In the past for 2020, there's normally 2 recipes that were included. They've been doing 1 for the past couple months, which I'm completely okay with. I have tried a recipe or 2 from their planners and it was really, really good. And they always look delicious. So this is leek and bacon sauteed salad. Oh, you guys, I make a really good leek and potato soup. Leeks are really, really good. And they always have lots of substitutes if you are a vegetarian or vegan, which I think is super inclusive and super nice. Ooh, noticing nature game. I'm looking forward to this. I love these. Done 1 or 2 noticing nature games in the past, and I love being in nature and noticing nature and watching the flow of nature. So these are always fun. So noticing nature game. Go outside or to go to a window. Can you find some water? What do you notice about the water? Take a deep breath. How does the air smell today? Pick your favorite area of water, look at it closely. You draw the water, how does it make you feel? So just some introspective, you know, work on how nature is making you feel and how you're connecting with nature with your sense of smell, your different senses visually. You're gonna draw it here. That's gonna be super cute. Look at the cute little flower accents, beautiful. Once you complete this page, you can tag at silkandsonder and share a picture of your completed page. So cute. Oh, self-care bingo. I've done this a couple times. I really, really enjoy doing self-care bingo. It's just more intention, being mindful of, you know, making sure you're taking time for self-care. So I'll just read a couple of these off for you. Exercise, watch the movie, went somewhere beautiful, listen to a podcast, use a face mask, lit candles, took a bath. I feel like these don't change up a lot, like the boxes, because a lot of these are very familiar to me. But they are still super fun to make sure you're doing these activities. Tag Silk and Sonder and share a picture of your completed row for a chance to win a surprise at the end of the month. More accents as well. So tag them on Instagram if you guys get the April issue once you finish your self-care bingo. So after that, they have a single note page, which is gridded. You guys already know I love, love, love the grid. Notes can be for anything, you guys. I literally use these for planning workouts, planning content ideas, any kind of note I could possibly take. I do use my note pages pretty much every month. Page 24, we've got another beautiful quote with the beautiful green. This is by Ella Wynn Gray. Ooh, their monthly expense tracker has changed. Still the same, but this accent being right there, I think is very different. This is what it looked like before. I don't use this clearly. Like I normally mention every single video. This is something I use, but I just noticed that was more to the side. If you are trying to track your expenses, you know, I don't think it would be fair to say that money has nothing, you know, doesn't play a part in our lives in any way, shape, or form. So the fact that they including the spend tracker, I think is just really, really, like I always say, intentional. And, you know, being able to track your expenses, your sleep, your moods, your habits in one place is definitely convenient. And I definitely recommend it for anybody who's just trying to get started tracking their expenses. Okay, you guys, so next we're going to move to page 26 and 27. We're moving into a weekly planner. This is just what I call it because, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. You're going to have this weekly planner before every single week, you guys. To plan out your week is the main reason I really love these. So starting on the left-handed page, we've got the weeks numbered here at the top. And then here for April, we've got the full month overview so you can see the dates. And they've got the week highlighted that you're on, which is super cute and pretty. This week, I want to feel alive. I want to feel open. I want to feel spring. Whatever that looks like for you, you're just going to jot that down week to week. Remind yourself to incorporate activities to make you feel this way. We've got weekly major 3 goals. So 3 major things that you want to get done every single week, you guys. Focus is very, very important with the mumbo jumbo of life. Getting lost in the sauce is very, very easy with everything constantly going on. So focus is necessary, and this planner includes that as well. Weekly to do, so this normally for me is a longer list of things, and sometimes I'll take my 3 most important things to put here from my weekly to do list. So habit activity, this is another thing that I just really love week to week, because like for me, different things that I'm filming, like I'm filming different challenges. Like right now I'm doing a split stretching routine, so while that's not something I'm going to put on my monthly goals, it might be something I'm putting on my weekly goals, so I remember to stretch every week. I also like to minimize my time on TV, so that's something, a goal I'll put for myself, and change this up week to week, just depending on how, you know, things are going for your life. And some weeks I don't use this, you know. So you're gonna write your habit activity here, how many days out of the week you want to do it, so maybe 5, and you color in for each of the days that you do it. And then you can total it up at the end to reflect on, see how you did on that particular habit or activity. Okay, next we're gonna move to page 27. So we have a meal plan, you guys. So this isn't something I use every single week, but I do really love that it's in here, you guys. Meal planning is a great way to save money and make sure you're incorporating healthy meals and healthy options in your diet, getting all your nutrients, macros, micros, and all that good stuff. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. It's got Monday through Sunday here for the week. Also, their weeks start on Monday in these planners. Something to note. Upper right hand corner, we've got an Albert Einstein quote. Every single week is going to have a cute quote here with the accent as well. Underneath the quote, we're going to have a mind, body, health plan. I like to write my workouts, my off days, yoga, stretching, whatever that looks like for me on here. You can also write meditation, or if you have workout classes, that whatever mind, body, health plan looks like for you, you're just going to jot that down here. So when you're looking at your weekly at a glance, your to-dos or whatever, you can remember that you have your workout class. And we've got a shopping list, you guys. At night when I'm kind of like going through my planner and making my schedule for the next day, there's often time where I'm thinking of things I need to pick up at the store or anything like that. On Amazon, I will just jot that down here so I remember to grab that item. Then in the lower corner here, we've got a great food, a great memory, and a great song. So this is just really cool, like just more intention and mindfulness behind, like, you know, what was a great food that you had this week? You know, make note of that and remember that memory, and, you know, just really relish in it. And then also a great song you heard, like I watched Demi Lovato's Dancing with the Devil, her, you know, documentary on YouTube. So I've had a lot of her songs stuck in my head this week. So that was a great song for me this week in March. So this is just really nice. I will fill this out either at the end of the week or as the week goes. And I'm thinking of, you know, that was a really great food. We had like lamb tacos last night. We made homemade tortillas, and that was just the best thing ever. So that's just really cool to reflect on. Okay, so next we're going to be moving to a full weekly planner. So as I said, the weeks do start on Monday here. Every day has its own full column except for Sunday and Saturday. They split a column, which that's perfectly fine for me. I don't even normally use a lot of my weekends. I just don't really focus as much on scheduling on the weekends, but every single day is going to have a one thing, which, like I said before, focus is necessary. It's needed. We get lost in the sauce a lot sometimes, just with everything going on in the world and in our individual lives. So having focus is necessary, you guys. If I have one thing here and I've got my list here and my schedule here, glancing at this, I can see my one thing right away and remember that this is a priority and something I really need to get done. Got the accent here as well, and underneath the one thing we've got weather. This isn't something I use either. I just don't use it. I don't find that it's useful for me personally in my life, but if you find that useful for yourself, go ahead and circle whatever weather you guys are expecting that day. So for me, I will typically write like my to-do list up here and then a schedule for my day down here. And this is honestly like the perfect amount of space for me. And then also has a water tracker here at the bottom. Just super convenient, nice to use. I use apps to track my water and to remind me to drink water. But if seeing this little droplet makes you drink water, then it's very, very necessary to have. You know, drinking water is important. And once again, reflecting on the mindfulness and the thoughtfulness, really put into these planners the things that they are including, the things you need to focus on in your life. And then after every single week, there's going to be 2 note pages, you guys. Like I said, you can use these for whatever you need them for. Okay, so mid-month, you guys, there's going to be a currently. This is just what I call it because that's kind of just what it is. So it's what you're currently loving, what you're currently feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, planning. These are so fun. I just really, really love doing these. I don't know, I just love reflecting, and you know, these things just remind me honestly how blessed I am, and you know, how filled with gratitude I am for everything and everybody in my life. So I really love to fill these out, and honestly looking back on these is also really, really fun because in the middle of the month, this is always going to be in every single planner. I think that is it. Then we got 3 note pages here at the end. Look at the back, so beautiful, you guys. These are made in the US of A, in California to be exact. Their website they're at here. And yeah, so that is it for the Sonder planner for the month of April. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content, plus it supports my channel, which I appreciate. And of course, subscribe for more Sonder. I will be posting after the pens now as well, in addition to monthly in-depth previews. Once again, the pinned comment below and in the description box will be my link for 25% off. Thank you so much for anyone who has used it, and thank you in advance for those who choose to use my link after watching this video. I love you, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Taking a chance.